Hello everyone, and welcome back to All Transfer News. Today, we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Liverpool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Liverpool transfer news. Let's get started.
He outscored Isak. Liverpool opened talks to sign monster Nunez upgrade. Liverpool and Newcastle set for Alexander Isak. Tug of war as Nunez exit looms. As the transfer window heats up, Liverpool and Newcastle United appear on a collision course over Alexander Isak. The Swedish striker is firmly on Liverpool's radar, with FSG identifying him as a potential marquee addition. However, Newcastle are digging in their heels, determined to keep their star man, who manager Eddie Howe sees as essential to their plans. In a bold move to ward off suitors, Newcastle's Saudi ownership, PIF, have reportedly slapped a staggering $200 million price tag on Isak. They're also prepared to make him the highest-paid player in the club's history, an offer that shows just how much they value him. While a move to Anfield currently seems far-fetched, the door isn't entirely closed. Liverpool are aggressively rebuilding under new manager Arne Slot, with major signings already secured. Jeremy Frimpong and Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen, and Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth. Isak, who finished last season as the second highest scorer in the Premier League behind Mohamed Salah, is widely regarded as one of the most complete and mobile strikers in Europe. Analyst Raj Chauhan even went as far as to call him the best striker in the world during parts of the last campaign. But for Liverpool to even consider funding such a mega deal, one thing must happen first. Darwin Nunez needs to leave. Darwin Nunez's future nearing a turning point. Now 25, Nunez should be hitting his peak years, but his trajectory at Liverpool tells a different story. Signed for an initial $64 million from Benfica, with performance clauses that were never fulfilled, the Uruguayan forward has struggled to truly fit into the fabric of the team. A transfer has felt inevitable for some time, and things are finally in motion. Napoli, fresh off their Serie A triumph, are in ongoing negotiations with Liverpool. Nunez has reportedly given the green light for a move to Italy. While he remains a fan favorite for his raw physical talent and commitment, his inconsistency and lack of tactical alignment with Slot's philosophy have made a parting of ways necessary. Under Slot's direction in the 2024-25 season, Nunez regressed, netting just 7 goals in 43 appearances. As others adapted and grew, he faltered, particularly in a system that demands intelligent movement, quick decision-making, and precision. It's clear now that Liverpool must find a striker who offers not just physical prowess, but mental sharpness and tactical awareness. And above all, affordability. Liverpool opened talks with Victor Gyokeres as Nunez replacement. According to reports from Correio da Manhã, Liverpool have opened talks with representatives of Sporting Lisbon forward Victor Gyokeres, who is also on the radar of Arsenal and Manchester United. The Swedish striker has been sensational, scoring 54 goals in just 52 appearances across all competitions last season. His price tag sits at around £80 million, £68 million, and Liverpool are actively exploring the possibility of bringing him in. Frustrated with Sporting president Frederico Varandas' decision to go back on an alleged gentleman's agreement to let him leave for a lower fee, Gyokeres is reportedly adamant he will not play for the club again. Arsenal currently lead the race, but Liverpool are firmly in the hunt, and they have the need. Why Gyokeres is the striker? Liverpool should target Gyokeres may not carry the same Premier League pedigree as Isak, but his raw numbers and all-round game make a compelling case. Dubbed a ball-striking monster by analyst Ben Mattinson, Gyokeres brings a mix of athleticism, technical skill, and physicality that makes him a nightmare for defenders. Isak's 27-goal tally last season is impressive, but Gyokeres surpassed that with ease. No player in Europe's top 10 leagues outscored him, with a league and continental tally of 54 goals. His 39 goals in domestic competitions alone underline his lethal edge in front of goal. And while critics might point to the fact that he plays in Portugal, it's worth noting that Nunez's final season in the same league yielded 34 goals in 41 matches, enough to convince Liverpool to spend big. The difference? Gyokeres is more well-rounded, more consistent, and more versatile. He's also more than just a finisher. According to FBref data over the last 12 months, he ranks among the elite. Top 11% for assists among forwards in comparable leagues. Top 1% for progressive carries and shot-creating actions. Top 2% for successful take-ons per 90 minutes. Unlike Nunez, whose chaotic energy could sometimes disrupt rather than enhance attacking patterns, Gyokeres offers control, composure, and end product. Saudi Arabia enters the chat. Just as Pogba seemed close to sealing a move to Monaco, Saudi club Al Ittihad entered the race. Now here's where things get interesting. Al Ittihad can offer something Monaco likely can't. Financial security for life. Saudi clubs have been throwing eye-watering offers at top talent, and Pogba is no exception. But money isn't their only weapon. Al Ittihad already have N'Golo Kanté and Karim Benzema, Pogba's former France teammates and close friends. That midfield reunion, along with coach Laurent Blanc, who managed Pogba with the French national team, could be the emotional and tactical fit he's looking for. The decision, legacy, or lifestyle. So what will it be? Monaco or Al Ittihad? Choosing Monaco means Pogba stays in Europe, keeps the door open for a Champions League return, and rebuilds his footballing legacy on the continent. Choosing Al Ittihad offers a chance to reunite with friends, play under a familiar manager, and secure financial comfort, even if it means stepping out of the European spotlight. Both paths have merit, but they say a lot about where Pogba's priorities lie at this stage in his career. Final thoughts. The Gyokeres saga and Pogba's comeback show two sides of modern football. One reflects the challenges of navigating misinformation in a digital world. The other highlights the crossroads aging stars face in choosing between legacy and luxury. As United fans, our focus should remain on credible sources, thoughtful analysis, and understanding that transfer success isn't about flashy headlines. It's about smart, strategic decisions that improve the team over time. Whether Gyokeres ends up at Old Trafford or Pogba chooses Monaco or the Middle East, one thing is certain. Real stories, not sensational ones, will shape the club's future. Paul Pogba's comeback. Monaco, Saudi Arabia, or a new chapter in redemption. As Paul Pogba weighs up his next move, the football world holds its breath. At 32, and after nearly 2 years away from the game, the French midfielder is preparing for what could be the final chapter of his storied but often turbulent career. Two very different paths now lie before him. A return to Europe with AS Monaco or a fresh, lucrative adventure in the Saudi Pro League with Al Ittihad, a different kind of restart. If Pogba opts for Monaco, he'd return to the European stage with the space to rediscover his rhythm and passion for the game. League One offers familiarity and competition, but without the constant spotlight and intense scrutiny that shadowed him during his Manchester United and Juventus spells. On the flip side, Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia presents an entirely different opportunity. The Saudi Pro League is rapidly growing, drawing international talent and improving its competitiveness every season. The pressure there isn't about proving yourself to skeptical European pundits, it's about enjoying football again. For a player like Pogba, who's battled criticism and injuries in recent years, that change in expectations could be exactly what he needs. The power of familiar faces. One of the biggest pulls toward Al Ittihad, the potential to reunite with teammates he knows inside out. N'Golo Kanté and